All right, we coming once again with another lesson. This is GMS Louisiana Saints, and as always, we're gonna give all praise to Yahawashi. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Peace and blessings to the archons out there laboring truth and sincerity. This lesson here is gonna be on basically Yahawashi is coming back with a fiery slaughter, man. You know, and we talking about the one that the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, the man that you want to jump and dance and hoop and holler about in the church, but you don't know that this man is going to come back laying vengeance and tearing up stuff, man.
Biting down on his bottom lip.
Right. Yeah, you know, coming back, you know, taking, what did it say? Kicking ass and taking names, man. Give me that, I'm going to start off with that one. That the Lord is going to be a man coming back taking many crowns, man.
And spiritual smackdown.
Right, man. You gonna come back, hey, like I always sometimes bring out, like Stone Cold Steve Austin busting through the glass, man. Come back kicking ass, man. You know? That's just the way it's gonna be. Your perception, your church perception of how Jesus is supposed to be, you know, it's just, it's no godly man, that's far from what the scriptures actually say, how he is, how the Father is, and how he actually, when he gonna come back, and how he gonna come back. Sure. You know, you got it out?
Yep.
Yeah, bring that.
Revelation 19:12. His eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right, his eyes gonna be as a flame of fire, because when the Lord come back, he's gonna be angry, man, with all the wickedness and all of the stuff that's been going on the planet Earth, man. That's why his eyes gonna be as a flame of fire, man.
And you know that worldly saying that he had fire in his eyes?
Yeah.
You know? He's
yeah.
Angry.
Yeah, he gonna be keen on doing the job, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And on his head were many crowns.
Right, and on his head was many crowns, because that's the crowns of the kings and rulers of this world that's gonna be taken down. All these guys that hold themselves up as being some type of leader of a country, a ruler, they're gonna be taken out of place when Yahawashi make his second coming, man. Okay, a so-called black man. You know, a man that, like I say, from your understanding of the church, is a godly man, which Yahawashi is. He's all that, but he's also a man of war. He's a man of doing his Father's will too. Okay, you got a little more there or what?
That was the point, but I'll just finish it out. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Right.
And
go ahead.
Even with Yahweh, like our people, when they look, we say that Yahawashi is a black man, they think we just putting that on, just coming out our ass with our own doctrine. Like we need the Lord to look like us or something today, when it's proven all over the scriptures that that's what he is.
Right. Go ahead, yeah, man.
Yeah. It's like how he is, like everybody gotta have a Lord that look like them.
Right.
So we just putting that out our ass now on some black power type shit.
Yeah, and it's not that's not even about it, man.
And the modern day understanding is given by the so-called white man. They'll tell you his title when they say Prince of Peace, but you don't know for him to bring peace, he's going to come and wage war first. And after he waged war, then he's going to be the king of the earth, and peace is going to come to the realm. But when he come back, he's coming back for war.
How you can know that he's a Prince of Peace if he didn't stop the war? If he didn't bring war?
Right. Yeah, you got it up?
Yeah, this Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Think not. And a lot of you Christians, a lot of you church-going people, you think the Lord bring it out again?
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Hey, think not that the Lord has come to bring peace on earth. But go ahead.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, for the sword, man. We ain't in a time of peace, harmony, and come let's sit by the fire and make we of the world record. We ain't in them times, man. We're in a time of bloodshed, war, hate. You see that being displayed in the world, man. Even with your so-called president, what he's displaying, hate. Okay, You got the other one out? Isaiah?
34.
Yeah, so you can go down the line on.
This is Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken.
Right.
Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Right. So the Lord is telling you to listen up, man. Cause he about to make a strong announcement. Go ahead.
The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Most High is upon all nations,
Right.
and his fury upon all their armies.
Right, because all the armies of the planet Earth, and when the Lord make his second coming, they're gonna make war with him. Just like when you watch, I always bring this out, when you watch Independence Day, you'll see that they going to fight this big ship. But there's a scene with Will Smith and them, all the armies will get in their fighter jets to go fight. That's just half of the story. We're gonna give you the true story. The true story is, in the time when Yahawashi gets back on the planet Earth, all nations on the planet Earth are gonna be in the midst of World War III, okay? In the midst of World War III, the Lord gonna make his second coming over there in the east. The nations of the earth gonna be in fear. So much great fear, they gonna stop in the midst of war to fight Yahawashi. And Yahawashi said, they gonna be afraid, but I'm gonna make them durst fight. I'm gonna make them fight. Okay? They gonna get it on with the Lord, man. They gonna try to, like the scripture say, Satan's angels gonna fight the Lord's angels, man.
Now, if you notice on all them alien movies, them aliens never come in peace.
All right.
They always come war.
They call that predictive programming. That's a tool used by the government.
Right.
So when it will happen, you see it now with all the UFO sightings, but when that father ship hit, you're gonna have niggas in the ghetto shooting at the blessed father ship with AKs and shit, man.
Yeah.
Cause they done looked at all those movies, and that's what's gonna pop up in their mind. The movies that
Yeah, little green men. When the scripture says men that look like me and you in there,
Right.
those are the vehicles or the chariots of the Lord, man.
Yeah, that old astronaut white guy who said that.
Yeah, that old boy, man.
They're black.
Yeah.
They're big black guys.
Right.
Is that by any chance in reference or relative to the genocide format?
Nah.
What you called it? What you just called the program?
Oh, predictive programming.
Predictive program.
Yeah, well, that go in every facet of life in a society. Like for some, how looking at movies, how does it teach us when you look at Boys in the Hood, Men in Society? That's just getting a little bit off topic, but as it pertains to the UFOs, they make all those UFO movies so we could think that when they crack the clouds that they are enemies. You see what I'm saying? But predictive programming is vast.
Like,
how do our youngsters think you have a controversy?
Through violence.
Through violence. That's
Raising
all.
your voice. Getting
Yeah,
loud.
that's on TV.
You know?
Like I'm gonna tell you what else is predictive programming. The Housewives of Atlanta. When you look at them and see how they conduct themselves, our young girls look at that and think
Love and hip hop.
that love and hip hop, that's the way a woman is supposed to conduct herself. And that's how they act, just like that.
Amber Rose coming out with the slut crew or
It's
whatever.
predictive programming.
Slut walk.
Yeah, slut crew. But example of the predictive program is like 9/11. Like they had like the Rugrats movie. They had showed that a plane hitting the World Trade Center, and like in 1963 they got a comic book of a Wonder Woman with the Twin Towers, like in the title say evacuate this area or whatever.
That's not predictive programming. That's hiding the truth in plain view.
No.
That's something you ain't gonna believe.
Like they let you know what's going to happen before it happens.
Yeah, but predictive programming is to bring you down. That's them showing the truth, but they hide it in plain view. You know.
Go back to that.
For the indignation of the Most High is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had
Where?
He had utterly destroyed them.
Right, that's what he's gonna do in the time of World War III, man. In the time of World War III, all nations of the planet Earth will be destroyed by the one you call Jesus Christ, which we know him as Yahawashi. This will happen. Okay, this will happen to North Korea, South Korea, the U.S. armies, okay, Russia army, they're gonna be destroyed, man. When the Lord makes a second coming with him and the angels, man. Go ahead.
He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah, and that's what one thing we want to emphasize on, that he delivered them to the slaughter. Give me real quick, give me Joel the 3.
3. 3 and what?
3 and start at the top.
For behold, this is Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Pause. Hold that. Now bring in what he said. Read that part again.
He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Right. He delivered them to the slaughter. The Lord, and he's going to basically invite you over here to come over here to get in World War III, man. He delivered them to the slaughter. Now read that part again. What did it say?
It says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Yeah, and that's Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi. I lost my train of thought. It talks about the valley of decisions, man. That's what you're gonna be. All nations gonna be gathered to the valley of decisions for World War III to be slaughtered, man. He gave you what they call prime invitation, man.
Invitation to the party.
Right.
Planet.
It's gonna be a world, what they call a world rumble over there, man. But the Lord's gonna be the last man standing.
And you ain't talking about begging, you ain't talking about pleading.
Right. Go get that real quick for me, in the Strong's.
Oh. It says for slaughter, the word in the as in the Hebrew one.
Yeah. It's called the number H.
Is the number is here it is right here. Oh, the number is H2874.
Right. I go through the definition and everything.
I got you. Is the outline of biblical uses is slaughter of animals, slaughter. Strong definition is properly something slaughtered, hence a beast or meat or butchered.
Right. Half of you're kind of that brute beast, man. And they said you're gonna be butchered. You ever been to a butchering meat store, man? The butchers be there getting down, man.
Blood everywhere.
Right. Why the scripture says the blood's gonna be high as a horse's blood over here in America, man.
And this is, and you don't got this truth. You like a beast, huh?
Right. Go ahead.
And it says abstractly butchery or concretely a place of slaughter, beast, slaughter, slay, sword.
Right.
And the lexicon is a slaying of cattle, also slaying of men, slain beasts, banquet so propered, and yeah, that's it.
Go back up.
Yeah.
Go back up to the root word. Because it's gonna really get into it, man. When you get into the root word, man. Showing you this is the mindset of Yahawashi when you come back, man.
Hey, I want to bring out the precept about beasts to let you know it's talking about, we don't take it literal, it's talking about humans. This is 2nd Ezra 8:29. Let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts,
Right.
but to look upon them that have clearly taught the law.
Right, talking about people, man.
People, man.
And these people, these uptown, 7-war hard-headed niggas from
They're
the
like
East Beast. They call themselves East Beast.
Come on.
Out here in New Orleans. So they live like beasts, and the Lord said, what? Read it again, man.
2nd Ezra 8:29. Let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts.
Right, these niggas live like beasts, man. They think with a animal instinct. I mean, his instinct
Impulse.
Impulse, man.
And like I'm from the ninth ward of New Orleans, where they got a slogan saying, "I'm from the 9 and don't mind dying."
That's an animal, man.
That's an animal.
That's an animal, man.
You ain't lying,
Just like the
It's
AWA, they
already
call
crazy,
themselves the animals, the AWA animals.
Yeah, these are, it's all lined up. We talking for reference from down here. I don't know how it goes in Chicago, Cali, but these niggas down here live like animals, man. They look like animals, man. You watch them, you watch the animal playing on a Saturday in the morning. Goddamn, little fucking gazelle got scratches and claws in his face. It's doing some crazy shit.
And the Most High has put humans on a higher plane than animals.
Right.
You look at a lion in the Serengeti, he bump into a hyena or wildebeest, is just as soon as we see each other, let's
Going
kill
up.
each other.
That's how niggas
A
is.
human, if a human has controversy, a human is supposed to be on a higher plane and be able to work out controversy by peaceful means. If we can't get along, let's just separate.
Right.
But not our people. Our people are no different than the wild beasts of the field. They don't just kill a nigga. They walk down after they kill him and overkill a nigga, man. You know, amp him up while he dead. You know, they're a beast, man.
Yeah.
Nigga have a bullet hole and they dead. No, that's not enough. Come on, let's riddle this body with bullets.
Yeah, it's a uptown, 2 to the body and 1 to the head, man. 4 to the body, 2 to the head, some shit. That's what the mindset of these jakes down here, man. Really, all down south, man.
And the animals, it's a lot, you know. Animals in better case than us humans, because we kill for nothing. An animal is killing to survive.
True. Right.
We kill for nothing.
Right.
What you about to say, bro?
No, I was about to say to your parent, yeah, when they, that's how the lions treat like the hyenas and stuff. When they come to hyenas, they don't even kill them, you know, with a purpose, like to eat.
Yeah, it is killing.
Like just because you're a hyena, I'ma kill you.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Animal.
I'ma just knock you out.
Yeah, that's how
Whereas,
it
you
is.
know, to where when this gazelle, nigga, you food.
Right.
I'm about to feed the family.
When a lion kills a hyena, it's still about survival.
Right.
You're in my territory.
Right.
You're messing with my
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by that. Like, yeah, I'm killing you just to knock you off. I'm not killing you to survive.
That's called
I'm killing you to.
They both predators.
Right.
So it's gonna be like a clash for power.
Go back to it though. The root word.
I got you. And this the root word is H2873, and it says for the KJV translation count, it said to kill, slaughter, slay, slain. And outline is to slaughter, slay, butcher, kill ruthlessly.
Yeah, how was that coming? You gonna kill ruthlessly, man. So you be up there, he just gonna fucking thrust you through, man.
And it's not gonna be like niggas kill, it's gonna be righteous indignation.
Right. He gonna look in your, he gonna do it like a man.
Yeah.
He gonna look in your eye. Why you giving up the ghost, man?
He said coming ruthless, so he said you niggas who claiming now the 9 don't mind dying, he ain't gonna mind putting you to death.
Yeah, he gonna see about that, man. For real. He gonna do it, man. I'm talking about, you watch the whole war movie, I like them period pieces, man. Cause you watch it, you see a man thrust a man through and that blood, that blowback hit him in the face. Shit, I'm getting goosebumps again, man, about that shit. You get off on that shit, man.
He's gonna laugh at your calamity.
Right. Go ahead.
It says to slaughter, butcher, to slay, kill ruthlessly. And that's,
Go down to,
down to the lexicon.
yeah, it's really about to get real. Go ahead.
It says to kill, especially for food, or as to killing in sacrifice.
That's what this second coming of the Lord, he said, I gotta sacrifice here in Basra, man, meaning in America. Okay, go ahead.
It says to kill, to cut the throat.
To cut the throat, man. Yahawashi gonna cut a lot of you niggas' throat, man. He gonna, what we say, he gonna push your wig back? Yeah, he gonna push your wig back. He gonna give you niggas a landmark, man.
Ain't no throat gonna get cut without him knowing.
Right. And this is the Lord, man. This how he coming. That's it. You got a little more?
Just a little more. To kill, to slay men.
The slave men, showing you. It's talking about people he gonna be doing, man. Man, you men, you women, And you little knucklehead ass kids, man. You gonna get put to death by the
Not
Lord,
the
man.
kids. Not the kids.
We'll go to the, it's a point.
Young women.
It's a point I wanted. No, you missed the part. Let me see. It's a part I wanted you to get to. Right up in here. Yeah, right here. And it says to kill, cut the throat, to cook, to roast.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody give me
You want me to bring out? You want me to bring out the scriptures that show kids and women not exempt?
hold that one. Give me
I can still get you something else. Right?
Malachi 4 and 1. And somebody get Zechariah 14:12. The Lord said the Lord gonna cook you niggas and roast you, man, when he come back. So let's see how he gonna do that.
This Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
What you put in the oven? You put food, you roast, put food in the oven, man. That's how the day of the Lord gonna be when he come back. He gonna put a lot of you niggas to death, man. With that wappo zappo, as Elder Gabar said, man. He gonna zap a lot of you niggas with them ICBM nuclear missiles. They ain't gonna zap you with them laser beams, man, from the chariots, man. Go ahead.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly.
Yeah, all you proud niggas. From Jake all the way up to you Edomites, man. You proud. I got my money. I got this good paying job. I got this big booty hoe with some swishy sweets. I'm good. I'm living in life. You Americans, y'all proud as fuck, man. Here it is, you the bottom of all the nations, man. Yeah, goddamn Dubai make this place look like a goddamn third world country.
And places in China.
Hey, but you niggas is proud as fuck over here, man. Really down south. Mississippi, poorest country. Louisiana, poorest state, my bad. The poorest state, but you niggas is proud. You get you some jeans, a nice t-shirt, you niggas, you living a life. In a ragged ass Cadillac, you niggas living a life, man. Running around, burning up gas all day, hitting corners and shit, going up and down Canal Street. Fucking niggas, man.
Bounce music.
Yeah, playing bounce music, man.
They don't know, man. The elites don't even want to drive, man. They got chauffeurs, man.
Come on.
In this society, what we think is rich ain't even rich.
That's a royal man. That's a rulership mentality.
Rulership mentality, man. Man, I don't want to
Do
drive.
nothing for yourself.
I don't want to drive. I'm sitting in the back seat, my feet cocked up, sipping on a pina colada, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one too.
Telling them watch the bumps.
Asking you, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Right. Go ahead up.
And all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Right. All of you gonna be stubble in that day, man. You know what happened when fire touches stubble?
It increased.
It burns up quick and increases that fire. But go, give me that Zechariah 14:12.
Okay. Zechariah 14 and 12. And it shall be the Salakia. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Most High will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right. That plague is them ICBM nuclear missiles. That plague also represents, like I said, the laser beams from them chariots, man. Yahawashi said he's gonna open his mouth. And he to lift no hand, lift. I'm gonna get it in a little bit. Go ahead.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Hey, that's a part of
That's some
to
technology.
cook, to roast, man. That's what a lot of you niggas, when that fire, them flames hit you, man, like Sarah Connor in Terminator. That's how you gonna be. You gonna be cooked, man.
Hey, but you gotta train your mind to think critically, analytically. Is what weapon can do that? It has to be a laser beam from the Most High or a nuclear blast. And if you put somebody in hot lava, they don't consume while they're standing on their feet.
It's not an AK-47.
Fire can't do that. You know?
It's not an AK-47 from the West Bank.
Like
Nah,
on the spiritual level, you know the Most High is directing that, but on the carnal level, they at least really think is really planning on using bombs to destroy it, because they'll have like a magazine, they'll have their faces cover the eye and stuff, and I saw a magazine would say, well, they survived the boom. Basically, when they hit through the eyes, letting you know, I see what's coming, but y'all don't know. This is gonna happen.
And it's gonna happen.
Hide
Lord,
the truth in plain sight.
Right.
The average person, that'll go over the average person's head.
Right. Go
All
ahead.
right? And here go the rest of it. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right. That's being cooked. That's being roasted, man.
And the only thing can do that is a nuclear weapon.
Right.
A a nuclear blast, man.
Right.
What's that shit they used in Vietnam?
That's what I'm about to tell you. You mean
napalm don't do that.
talking about Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Yeah.
Talking about, hydrogen bombs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the hydrogen bomb was it was so strong that it left people's shadows on the wall, but they was vaporized. But this here, thermonuclear heat, that's over like millions and millions of degrees heat, man.
Fahrenheit.
I mean, they tell you that the elements, Second Peter said they're gonna melt elements, man. They're gonna melt people, metals, all type of materials gonna be melted down to nothing.
To the desert. Literally, that's what's gonna be left.
Right.
Ashes and dirt.
Right. Bring that one out up.
And Joel.
Yeah, Joel.
It's Joel 2:11. And Yahawashi shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great.
Yeah, the camp of Yahawashi is very great when he come back with the angels, man. They tell you that the scripture tell you they're gonna come back in formation like a literal army. Camp about Yahawashi, man. Ain't nothing gonna touch him, man. None of your little funky ass NATO rounds and little Scud missiles ain't gonna touch Yahawashi, man. You know, he gonna be like Jay-Z in the elevator with salons, like, bitch, this shit, that little weak shit, man, that little shit. Get that little shit out of here, man. You know? For real. Go ahead,
It says, for he is strong that has executed his word.
Right.
For the day of Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide?
Yeah, they said the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, man. So that's a cut to you old ass grandmas in the church, man. Talking about you can't wait till the day of the Lord. What you mean you can't wait till the day of the Lord? When the day of the Lord is gonna be dreadful, man. It's gonna be terrible. Somebody else holding something real fast.
Yeah, this just to bring out in this society they say, get the women and the kids. They not exempt.
Titanic ship.
Yeah, this Ezekiel 9:6. Slay utterly, old and young,
That's right, man.
both maids and little children.
Right. The Lord gonna, and that happened in the time of Egypt, but that death angel is gonna come back around again, man.
You could ask 100 people that go to church and I guarantee they never heard that scripture.
You got more. And women.
And women, man.
Oh, no.
Right. And you women, man. You women gonna get killed out here too. Cause see, it's gonna have something that we heard time and time again in school. It's something called the survival of the fittest. That's what's gonna happen out here. Before Yahawashi crack them clouds, man, it's gonna be survival of the fittest.
And here go this add on to who the fittest is. The fit of the fit. What they call it? Creme de lion? Creme, wait, creme de la creme. Creme de la creme. All right. But, Salaki. Shit. But, all right, here we go. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Yeah, and that mark is the mark tall, meaning to be exempt from judgment, man. Right. And we actually, you know, how would you get fit for a fight? You get exercise. We exercising ourselves with this word, so we're gonna be physically fit in the time when everything break loose out here, man. You know. Lord willing, Yahawashi ain't gonna be out to kill us, man. He'll be out to kill you, a lot of you people, man.
Can I get this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Amos 5:18. Warn to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Yeah, that's another cut to you old grandmas in the church, man. You old civil rights walking niggas in the church, man. What the day of the Lord got to do with you, man? Cause you niggas still, you niggas have church and you literally eat pork out of the church. You eat pork chop rarely at the church, man.
Inside the church.
Yeah.
A fish
Catfish fry and shit, man.
Yeah.
And pray over it.
Right. It's saying like they do it deliberately on purpose, like it's like they really mocking the Lord. Like if you can't see this fake, this shit fake.
That's what you call an oxymoron. It makes no sense. You're gonna pray. It's supposed to be holy. You're praying over something that the Most High is deemed abominable.
That's wicked.
And that's backwards.
It's so wicked we ain't even supposed to touch it.
Then you
It's unclean.
then you praying to a cross. You know what I mean? Like why would you pray to something that the son was crucified?
That's
You
a
know what I
graven
mean?
image,
It
man.
don't make no sense.
Where?
It says, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
So this is how the day of the Lord is gonna be, man. This how terrible the day of the Lord is gonna be. It's gonna be as if a man flee from a lion. And you know how terrible that would be if a lion was let loose in your streets, man. I'm talking about you see them
hungry lion.
Yeah, I'm talking about hungry. I'm talking about
when they get hungry. When a lion get hungry, they get desperate.
He just struggling through the
A
hood.
lion, when he get hungry, he'll attack something like a big elephant, something he not even used to getting. We talking a hungry lion.
right. So what's a nappy-head black woman to a hungry lion in that day?
Everything except for the health.
Yeah.
That's a cheat.
Right. What's a bullshit nigga that's out in the world? What he is to a lion that day? You a fool, man.
Cats that have what you call when they call for what we call them? Lion go lion gonna call for weed.
Right. Go ahead up.
It says, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Right. So he running from one calamity to another, man. And to another one until he ultimately. So basically, when you sum this scripture up, if the FEMA camps don't get you, if the family don't get you, ultimately the missiles gonna get you, man.
Right.
Some gonna get you.
You're never gonna be able to relax.
Yeah, the pestilence, some gonna get you, man.
Get raped to death.
Yeah, get eaten to death, man. Yeah.
Hey, boy, that's a bad scripture, bro.
Go ahead.
World War Z.
It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, no brightness in it.
Right, man. And that's what it's gonna be, man. Ultimately, when the missiles drop, they tell you that it's gonna blacken out the sun from all the pitch smoke that's gonna let off when it start to burning up shit, man. Somebody hold Isaiah 63 and
I got
1.
it right here.
I got it.
You had something?
Yeah. This is Isaiah 13 and 13. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Yeah. Only weapon that's on the planet Earth that we know of, and it's a shadow of a doubt that can do that is the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. They're gonna actually shake the earth, man.
I mean, it's gonna rip through all the concrete when it hit the ground.
Right.
It's gonna go deep into the earth.
Right.
And I mean, the tidal waves that's gonna cause.
It don't melt the concrete. Melt
Right.
everything.
Right. That's not a bunker buster. I'm talking about this an ICBM nuclear missile, man. I mean, one of them might have 50 warheads compact in one big warhead by itself, man.
Man, you know, that's gonna mess up the environment. Like, you know how a hurricane gets started? It gets started by different, when the weather, a heat wave may come, then it might bump into an Arctic frost and it come together.
And that water.
Man, and that water, hey man, when those missiles hit, bro, it's gonna get the earth. Well, it's really gonna be probably putting it back in whack because it's out of whack right now.
You saw how that underground earthquake did the water when they was having the tidal waves. So imagine the whole earth shake, and that's the whole ocean, not just parts. Because this is a big ocean. The whole ocean gonna go.
And you're gonna have the volcanoes erupting. The whole Earth's anatomy is gonna be. I say it's gonna get put back in its place, but the motherfucker out of place right now.
Right.
And you got gay lions around this bitch, man.
Right. Who was holding something?
I stand in the
Go ahead.
It says, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger, and it shall be as the chased rope.
Right. And that's actually talking about Esau. You're gonna be as a chase rope. Meaning a row, like when you look at a row of deers out in the field, they be congregating amongst each other, but once you hear a snap of a twig, they busting out running. So that's how Esau gonna be in that day. You're gonna be as a chase rope. Meaning everybody gonna be out to kill your ass, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And there's a sheep that no man take it up.
And no man gonna be taking up the so-called white man in that day, man. Everybody gonna be out for your fucking blood, man. You red devils, man. Okay?
Right.
Everybody gonna be out to get your ass from all the wickedness you've been doing on the planet Earth, man. You know, killing so-called young black men for nothing, man. You know? Pretty much you watch a man wear a hoodie, you kill him for nothing. You watch a man shopping the mall minding his business, you go start an altercation with him so he can hit you, so he can shoot him. Okay? We know about you, we know your MO, man. But go ahead, Doc.
They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land.
Right, that's what it's basically getting ready to come down to here in America, where everybody gonna go back to their own people. If you congregate with a bunch of crackers, man, you ain't going around them. You gonna go around your own people. That's how severe it's gonna get out here, man. That you gonna go back to your own people, man. Everybody gonna be clicked up in that day. Ain't gonna be none of that. Oh, I fuck with. I got me a Becky. I got me a Becky. You ain't gonna go see Becky no more, cause you go around in one of the Edomite neighborhoods in that day. They ain't gonna find your ass probably.
Capitate.
You know that was you got a little more.
Yeah, I got a little more. We'll get to 16.
Except for him.
Go ahead.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Right. That's you know, I always call that's the coon scripture. All you coons gonna be thrust through in that day, man. They want to join unto the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right, that's plain. Go ahead.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces
Right.
before their eyes.
Right, that's all in the midst of the day of the Lord, man. A lot of you Edomite kids, a lot of you people that join unto the so-called white man, your kids gonna be dashed in pieces before your eyes, man. So imagine that. Imagine that, man. Your little Terrell or whatever the fuck you want to call him, little Pookie, his arms over here, his head over here, and his torso is the fuck over here, man. In that day.
And when just said nobody should have pity on their neighbor.
Yeah, that's gonna happen in that
And
day,
they were
man.
gonna be boiling the torso, putting salt and pepper on them motherfuckers.
Right.
Your family.
That's what it's gonna go down to. And the Lord gonna come ultimately and cook all y'all asses, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Right. Your wife, the word ravish means rape.
Fucking right.
Your woman gonna be raped in that day, man.
Get paid back.
Front to the face.
Right. It's gonna be a payback, man. The Lord gonna with the James Brown, I like that song. Big payback. That's what it's gonna be, man.
Hey, what they do with they used to be a Cash Money, Big Chief. The one you see. Ziggler with it. He say he gonna be busting them hoes off from here to Atlanta.
From Atlanta to Alaska.
Go ahead, Doc.
Let's call it the Minnesota.
Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garment from Basra?
Right, and we still talking about the Lord coming to bring this great slaughter, man. And it said, who is this coming from Edom? You know, go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel.
Right.
Trap
What does it mean by glory? In his gloriousness of his
apparel.
apparel. The Lord gonna come in his best. The angels gonna come in their best, man. When you go out you going out, man, handling business, what you do? What you put on? You put on your best. They put on their chains, and that's how they gonna be, man. They gonna put on their shield and buckler, and they go handle business.
And you know, I used to march in the parade. It's like soon you get out there and you in line formation, you like, yeah, we about to fuck some shit up. You about to tear it down. They gonna be hyped. You know how you know when you about to go on a mission and everybody about to be scared.
And you want to imagine how much he want to put on that armor, because all this time that he been waiting to come back to do what he got to do.
He covering his style because he gonna be on top of the cherry. Like, look at me.
All right, go ahead.
And it says, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right, that's traveling in the greatness of his strength, talking about the chariots. That's how you gonna come back. Traveling in the greatness of his strength. You know, he gonna come back in them chariots, man, with all power, man. Go ahead.
It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel?
Right. And the Lord gonna, because he came back with a glorious garment on, you know, with a white garment. Now it's saying that read that part again.
It said, wherefore art thou red in thy apparel?
So Isaiah asked him, why you red in your apparel now? Because he gonna do a lot of slaying with blood. Go ahead.
It says, in thy garment, like him that trotted in the wine vine.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Lord gonna have so much blood on him as if he trotted in the wine fat. You watch the people over there in Ireland, they be busting grapes up, making wine. That's how the Lord gonna look. He's gonna be drenched in blood, man. From killing a lot of people in America, man, and on the planet Earth. Go ahead.
It says, I have trodden the wine press alone.
So the Lord repping, man. The Lord said, I'm gonna do this alone. Go ahead.
It says, and of the people there was none with me,
Yeah.
for I will try them in mine anger.
Right, the Lord. So that's another cut to you people that say the Lord don't get mad. The Lord is all love. The Lord said he gonna come back angry, man. His anger, he gonna try them in his anger, man. Go ahead.
And trample them in my fury.
Go ahead.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment.
Right. This is the part here. This is the part right here, man. Make you be into it. Go ahead.
For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
So imagine a man been waiting for 2,000 years with that much anger in his heart, man.
No, let's think about that anger. Let's think about the anger. They took him to kangaroo court 3 in the morning, beat the fuck out of him till you couldn't even recognize him. All right. So then they marched him through the multitude of his people, and it was a multitude by the thousands. And then took him onto the hill, mount, whatever it is. Yeah, and put him up there and raised him up in front of all his people. And his people sitting there saying, crucify him, crucify him.
Yeah, that's him.
And spitting on him and throwing shit at him.
Right there.
One punched him in his face and say, prophesy to me which one of us hit. He got to get all that back.
If you so much the Son of God, why don't you get yourself down off this cross then?
Yeah,
marking him, man.
That's God.
That's what the Lord tell
That's
you.
the one.
That's what the Lord tell you in Revelations 11 and 7. That he gonna get the ones that did that to him. He gonna get them first. You gonna be first on the list when he come back.
When I read that script, that made me feel played. Like, damn. Even just imagine being in that scene and feeling that tension.
Those
like
people on this earth, he say, ye adulterous generation. He said, I'm gonna give you the sign, you will get no sign but the sign of Jonah. Them people here on the planet right now.
Right.
And they're gonna receive that, what we read, that indignation.
Yeah. Somebody get that. One of y'all can get that 2nd Ezra 13. Start at like 6.
You know what
I already got it.
Yeah, that's Ezra on that.
Bring it on, bro.
2nd Ezra 13 and 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Right. That great mountain represents the fathership. Like we say, people in the church houses, people in America, they have programmed you to make you think that it's talking about UFOs and aliens. In the scriptures, and you read the first Ezekiel, the first chapter, that break down the chariots, man. That break down the angels, how they look and everything. And the Lord gonna come back in a very big ship, so big that you can't see the end of it. That's how big it's gonna be, like the Independence Day ship. They give you
whole sky.
they give you an example. It's gonna cover up the whole sky, man. You niggas be out there barbecuing, and all of a sudden it's sunny outside, it's gonna get dark. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, but I would have seen the region, a place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
Right, so Ezra is saying, I was trying to look to see where the end of that ship was, and I could not. That's how big he's going to be when he comes back.
Scary scene.
Go ahead.
It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight.
Right, that's going into earlier. I was saying all the armies, the soldiers, and the military of all different nations going to be planning to fight the Lord, man. They're going to be scared, but the Lord said they're going to durst fight. They're going to get it on with him, man.
Keep going. It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
What did it say? My bad.
It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
So this the Lord saying he ain't going to give him the death blow, man. That's what he going to do when he come back. He just going to give him the death blow. He ain't going to lift up no hand, no sword. What did it say?
It says, nor any instrument of war.
Go ahead.
But I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
Right, hold that. Hey, give me Revelation 19 started at about 11.
11.
Yeah, I think it's 11.
Okay, Revelation 19:11.
I got it right here.
Revelations 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And then righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
We talking about the one, we still talking about the same person. The same, basically another account from another prophet. We still talking about Yahawashi. That white horse is not going to be actually a white horse in the heavens. But it's going to be Yahawashi coming in that chariot, man. Dressed in white. You know? Go ahead.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right, go ahead.
And on his head were many crowns.
Keep going.
He had a name written that no man knew it but he himself.
Right, go ahead.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Right, going to the, what that was, Isaiah 63. The same blood is going to be on, giving another count of that same blood on his garment. Go ahead.
It's a lucky. We living in beautiful times where we could break down that terminology. Back in them ancient days, the highest thing you could do for transportation was a horse. All right? And when he looked in that sky, the biggest thing he could come up with was a mountain. But they both talking about the fathership. What we could say in our day and time, a UFO, what we would call a flying saucer.
That's right.
In our day and time, we could break that down with grace.
That's right. Go ahead up.
It's
And-
it. Hold on. Which one?
Revelations.
And his name is called the Word of Yahweh.
Right.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses,
Right.
clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
Going back to Ezekiel, they come in with what y'all niggas say y'all Sunday best. So they come in with their best on too, man. Go ahead.
And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword.
So this that same, read that part again.
It says, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Meaning a laser beam. He gonna be zapping niggas like a war of the world, man.
Right.
You know, niggas is zapping to powder. We got that though. But go ahead, read that, finish it out, huh?
And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it,
How can a sword come out of your mouth? We're talking about,
The instrument of death.
talking about that ship. Remember on Independence Day, the ship went over the Empire State Building. At the bottom of that ship, it was like a mouth opened up. And what came out of that mouth, man? A big old laser beam, man, that blew the whole building up. That's what it's talking about. And like the brother said, we breaking this down with grace, man. Go ahead.
that with it he should smite the nations.
He gonna smite the nations with that blast of breath, that blast of fire that come out of his mouth, man.
And I believe that on Independence Day really was literally, I think they're gonna have one chariot especially just to destroy the White House.
Now, on Independence Day, those Jewish directors got that from these scriptures.
Know what I'm saying? I think they literally gonna have.
They're gonna destroy everything. Everything.
You know, but they're gonna have one Pacific one. Yeah, I'm about to destroy this on
Right.
White House.
Right. But go ahead up.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Yeah, he's gonna rule them with a rod of iron. That's it, huh? Go back to that the one you had up. My bad.
It says, 2nd Ezra 16 and 11. He said, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not...
No.
Oh,
My bad. That one you had up.
That was 2nd Ezra
13.
13.
Start at 10.
It says, but only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Right.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon a multitude which was prepared to fight.
It's concentrated fire. It's a fucking laser beam, man.
Right. Go ahead.
And burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived,
Yeah.
but only dust.
Yeah, it was nothing else, man. It was people there walking, shooting guns, and then a laser beam hit them, and then it was nothing but smoking shoes, man. Hey, remember you ever seen? I don't know if y'all brothers ever seen like them drones over there in the Middle East. You ever seen them drones hit them Afghans?
Mm-hmm.
They be up there shooting and shit, and you
Zoom, just a bunch of dirt pop up.
yeah, then you look like damn, that
You don't
nigga
see
jump on the truck though.
You don't see nothing.
Shit.
I call it Dragon Ball Z or something. You see a fight, then you have buku smoke.
Yeah, then that motherfucker gone, man. That's how it's gonna be. And they make those things to give you a inside look on how it's gonna be, man, in that day. You know, you kind of overlook it because it's a cartoon, or you overlook it because it's a movie. But they give you, it's called black magic, man. They show you something before it actually happens, man, on a high level.
2nd Esdras 16:11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
Right. Read it one more time out.
2nd Esdras 16:11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
Yeah. You're gonna be beating the powder in his presence, man. That's how Lord gonna get down, man. Finish it off with Isaiah 65 and I think it's what, 15? No, 66 and 15. 66 and 15. My bad.
Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire.
Right. That's stain slaughter, man. Go ahead.
It says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
So the Lord gonna, you know what the word slain mean? Yeah, the kill, man. Yeah, the kill.
I got your precept, all right?
Go ahead, you got a little more. You got a little more than that.
I got one for you.
66. You got a little more. Yeah, well, bring it out. Look, why you keep that?
I got it. It says, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abominations and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord.
Right, so read it one more time. That part, not from the top, but from
17.
Yeah.
It says, they that sanctify
So
themselves.
this is scripture right here for all you church going gainsayers that like to say, oh, so you telling me the Lord gonna kill me because I eat a little pork? Yes. When the Lord come back, you eating pork, you eating shrimp. What the niggas like to eat down here? Coon,
Gator.
possum and shit, gator. The Lord gonna put you out to death, man.
Skunk.
Yeah, that's another thing niggas eat. Skunk, man. You niggas out there like Bobby Boucher mama with all that shit hanging at your house. Out down here in Louisiana, man, these niggas, I done seen niggas get roadkill off the ground, man. Nasty ass niggas, man. Go ahead,
It says, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in
Yeah, you indulging in this, man. Go ahead,
in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
What's the pig? Swine's flesh. It's the pig, man. Go ahead.
And the abominations and the mouse.
The abomination can be shrimp, crab, catfish,
Lobster.
and the mouse is that coon, man. What you said, the coon, the raccoon, and the possum, man. That's a big ass rat, man.
And you know, Moab, they cook all the rats, you know what I mean?
Nasty.
The rodents look
Yeah, you
like
gotta-
they ain't supposed to be eating.
Yeah, you got when you go to what they call that place on Carrollton? Used to be Sweet Fire and Ice and Fire Happiness.
Chinese
Yeah, you gotta watch that shit, man. That motherfucker give you an owl wing, man. Be like the hustle, be a big ass owl wing.
They come you visit tell you there's a reason why the Lord made rodents to look creepy.
Right.
Like to stay away from this here.
Yeah, would you eat roaches?
No.
Fuck no,
That's
man.
in the
They
same
eat the
family
water
as shrimp.
roaches though.
Right. Go ahead.
It says, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord.
You're gonna be consumed together, man. You're gonna be put to death. And it's just that plain. Go ahead and play with him if you want. You already see how we read the scriptures how he coming. Go ahead and play with him if you want, man. Think it's just that simple. Do what you want to do, man. Okay? The Lord gonna put your ass to death, man. Point blank, period. In that order. Anybody have anything
A
else?
little bit more.
All right, go ahead, he got a little more.
It said, for I know their works.
Oh, the Lord said he know you nasty ass niggas works, man. You know what you niggas like, man. You niggas like to put the hot sauce on it. Big, you know, he'd be a big fat greasy nigga. He in there just eating eating chitlins and shit, man. You niggas is nasty,
If
man.
you don't mind me saying.
Shit is wicked as
I watched the video. I watched the video a couple years back, man. This one guy, they got a store in Mississippi that sell pig ear sandwiches. Like they literally eating pig ears on bread. You know what I
Man,
mean?
these some nasty niggas. Pig ear.
I was messing with Ogden next to him like when he eat a chicken leg with the chicken feet still on them.
Oh, no.
Man, they had dude came up with a fucking burl chicken leg with the fucking chicken feet on them.
Yeah, them
Big fat sloppy
You gotta
motherfucker.
go bring that back over there. Bring that up.
I'm like,
niggas crazy,
damn.
man. These niggas
Still
crazy.
got the claw in the fucking shit.
And Jake like that. Jake be eating that shit. It's amazing.
He got clawing.
And it says,
Got the tools on.
for I know their works and their thoughts. You know, cause then it says some shit like, all you gotta do is pray over it, you know?
Yeah, like, hey, these niggas do say that shit, man. They use the scripture in 2 Timothy to say everything with all things given.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm talking about that.
And I told somebody that. I'm like, so why? You know, shit is way more fucked up now than it was then. So if it wasn't clean then, it definitely don't want.
Yeah, but you know, it was
That's what he said. It wasn't
that clean back then. That's why the Lord said don't eat it, but not be good.
Yeah, all right.
But it's still not
Yeah.
My grandma fed me this when I was 3. This all I done ate.
Hey, me and this brother here, we had not a misunderstanding, but we were getting the guy confused. They got niggas that's in their 40s, 30s, 25, catching heart attacks, man. Brain aneurysms from eating that pork and shit, man. You niggas is getting, you niggas,
Heartworms and shit.
yeah, you niggas is dying, man. But
It said, you got a little bit more. It says, it shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory.
right, y'all ended off with the precept.
This is Jeremiah 4:7. The lion has come up from his thicket.
Well, that's a classic right there, man.
All right, and the lion is Yahawashi. When you read Revelation 5:5, we call him the lion of the tribe of Judah. So this allegorically speaking, and the thicket is up there in the heavens where he's coming from, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
That's right.
And those the 2/3 and the heathens. And he is gone from his place to make thy land desolate. And that's what we've been reading all night. There will be none remaining. And the city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. That's talking about over here, man. And over there in the valley of decision, man.
Right. That was it?
Yeah.
I got one for you.
All right.
This Jeremiah 50:40. As Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Most High, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell there.
Right. Because when them chariots crack the clouds and do their destruction, and ultimately the missiles, ain't nobody gonna dwell over here in America no more, man. Because the scripture tell you in the Revelations, over 200 million missiles. 200 million missiles gonna hit this place, man. That's overkill. You only need but what, 1 or 2 really to do the job, but the Lord gonna just totally demolish this place, man.
One for every city.
Right, man. You got a little more?
And I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
This Jeremiah 25:33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end
Read
of
that
the
again.
earth.
Read that again. They said the slain of who?
And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
Right. That's
big.
That's big, man. That's like you walking into say you walking into an office building and you see this blood from one end of the hallway to the other. You gonna do like Pops on Friday? No, I ain't doing that. Going back the other way? No, I ain't going. I don't even want to find out what did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody ever came in that
Hey, like my grandpa used to do. You hear some shit rattling in the backyard, tearing up shit. Damn, what that is? As long as they don't come in here with me. Fuck it. I don't care what it is. As long as they don't come in here. Oh yeah. That was it out?
I got a little bit more. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried.
Right.
They shall be dung upon the ground.
You're gonna be as shit. You know what dung is? Dung is another word for shit. You're gonna be as shit on the ground, man. So you're gonna have what they call them out here? The carnival unit out here in New Orleans, man.
Frank Miller.
You don't have Frank Million to come scoop your ass up, man. They put you in one of them black bags. You just gonna be left at dung on the earth, man. You gonna, hey, man. That's just here in America, but when the scripture tell you in other parts of the planet they're gonna be destroyed, the nation's gonna clean them bones and those body parts up, man. The Lord said He's gonna be continuous employment, man.
Got you one more precept. Right?
Okay.
This is Revelation 14, verse 19. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High.
Right, and that sickle also a reputation of the missiles, man. Because right now the harvest is right, man. It's time for those sickles to hit the earth, man. Go ahead.
And the winepress was tried without the city.
It's so deep to where even Russia had named a missile called the sickle. Hey, y'all brother seen that 4 years ago? Russia had named a nuclear missile they called the sickle.
He named one to Satan.
Yeah, Satan 1 and Satan 2. And he got one called the nation, meaning because you can drop this one missile in the middle of America, you can destroy America by itself. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
And blood came out of the winepress.
Find that one, I call it sickle.
Even unto the horses' bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. 1,600 furlongs. Hold on, when I go to the ESV, it'll tell you what that is. 1,600 furlongs is, hold on, that's the ESV. One of them might be the New Living Translation. It'll tell you how much it is. All right, 1,000, those furlongs equal up to 180 miles long.
God damn. That's from here past Baton Rouge.
Number blood.
Yeah, that's from here to goddamn Lafayette, man.
Ooh, that's a lot of blood, bro.
We talking about a vast land. That's vast, bro.
Yeah, bro. That'll go straight through Louisiana, won't it?
Oh, yeah. Them 7 with her here, they been dead. They been
The AY animals too, huh?
Yeah, they been dead. Fuck with that right there. Hey, this is an actual missile called the sickle. Code name, the sickle. That's it right there. Everybody, that's the bitch right there. That's the actual name of the Russian missile. I'm gonna probably get up here so you can see it, man. That's
And
true.
no one of them got a missile called Moab.
Moab would do some work to you.
I got one. I got another precept for you too.
Hey man, so them little chinks, when they be having them little bitches right here, them chinks be marching, they got it on their mind, man. They got it on them, you be seeing them.
They even marching like every leg on point with the other leg. You don't see nothing out of order, nothing.
Yeah, them bitches be.
Yeah, they practice all
Yeah,
day,
they be
man.
marching, look over there, them bitches got it on their mind, man. To do the will of the Lord, man.
Who's that starved their military? Who starved their military, man? If you ain't getting in the military with up? Over
That's North Korea.
North Korea, listen. If you don't join the military, you can't eat over there.
Fucking right.
Them people mean business, man.
Yeah, even Russia.
This shit real, bro.
You 5 and 6 years old, you gotta join the army. That's why them Edomites in Russia, that's why they so rough and rugged, man.
Exactly. Yeah, Putin be having his shirt off.
Right.
Putin be on a horse with his shirt off. This is the man that's running him.
This Nahum 3:3. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glistering spear.
Right. Go ahead.
Talking about the missile.
Oh,
Right.
the creeping things.
Go ahead.
And there's a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses.
Yeah, this one of my favorites right here, man. Read that again. Read
The
those.
horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glistering spear.
Right. Go ahead. This is how it's gonna be over here in America, man.
And there is a multitude of slain
Yeah, it's a multitude of slain. Go ahead.
and a great number of carcasses.
There's gonna be a great number of carcasses of bodies on the ground. Go ahead.
And there is none end of their corpse.
And it's no end of it, man.
It's gonna be
Go
looking
ahead.
like the elephant graveyard in Lion King.
Right.
They
I've
stuck
seen
on
that. I've seen that before. Yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
Which one you said that was?
That's
No,
Nahum 3:3. There is none in of their corpse. They stumble upon their corpse.
You gonna stumble upon bodies. That's how many bodies gonna be over here in New Orleans, Texas, Arkansas, California. You gonna stumble on bodies, man. You know, you might put your tennis shoes in a nigga mouth. You know, walking over, he's dead though. Who look at a little pretty bitch? You gonna step over that bitch, man. You know, that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna get rough, raw, and rugged, man.
Yeah.
But if that's, y'all brothers don't have anything else, man, that's pretty much it, man. Hope that point got across, man. The Lord coming back to get busy, man. In that day, man. We boast of the Lord, man. We rep the Lord, man. We tell you that the Lord gonna do his thing.
Right.
That's why we speak of him so much, man. Even the Most High.
And if I could say, they like to say that we believe in man. We telling you what the Lord's gonna do, man. We ain't telling you what no man gonna do.
Or what we gonna do.
Or what we gonna do.
What the fuck can I do, man?
I got something backing that up.
I was gonna say, we gonna pull out a M16 and go and spray? Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't gonna get the job done.
Yeah, not many niggas I want to.
It's Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Right, that's talking about the modern day scientists, man. They're the smiths of today. Back then, you had a man. You would go to a man with an order. Hey, I want a sword. Or what you want your name engraved in it? You want it this way? You want this length? You wanted a handle on the end? That was the smith back then. But the smiths today are the scientists. Them the ones that's up there splitting atoms, man, making nuclear missiles. That's the smiths. Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
And that instrument today is the ICM nuclear missile. Let me see if it's still there. Nah, it ain't there no more. It ain't there no more. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up. That's this the instrument right here. That's the instrument. If you can see it, go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah.
That's it.
This the waste that's gonna destroy a lot of you niggas so-called American dream right here, man. This right here. Let me get it. Fucking nasty hoes, go suck on that, man. Go suck on that, man. Go ahead, up.
That was it on there.
Yeah, man. So with that, man, we'll give all praise to Yahawashi. Double honor to the elders, GMS, peace and blessings. Akim is out there laboring truth and sincerity, man. Shalom.
Shalom.